Hey everybody, it's Chris back here with another video, and today I wanted to talk about the announcement of the new Arrowverse 4-part crossover. So, for those of you who don't know, the CW has 4 superhero shows that run concurrently that all take place within the same universe or multiverse. You have Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and Legends of Tommorrow. And every year these shows have a crossover around November. It's kind of a tradition. This year they've announced that the crossover is going to be called Crisis on Earth X, and it's going to involve the superheroes fighting evil Nazi versions of themselves, yes, you heard that right, during Barry and Iris' wedding. I, for one, am very excited about this. I felt like in the past, the crossovers have been fun, seeing the different heroes from the different shows interact with each other, but the villains in all the crossovers, to me, were kind of weak. The first year we had, like, Rainbow Rider and Captain Boomerang. The second year we had Vandal Savage, and last year we had the Dominator aliens, which all to me were kind of weak. There really wasn't any way to identify with the villains or relate to the villains, and to me, none of the villains in any of the crossovers have been that threatening. So I'm hoping with the villains being seemingly evil alternate versions of our superheroes, you know, presumably played by the same actors, that we'll have a much more fun crossover this year. Also like that the crossover is going to be set during Flash and his girlfriend's wedding, because I think weddings provide a really fun and interesting setting for drama and action. You know, people tend to think of weddings as like these fun, you know, happy times, but a lot of shows have done really cool things at weddings where, you know, you have an event where all the main characters are literally in one place, and then the villains attack or something goes wrong and everything goes to shit. I'm really interested in seeing what they'll do with Barry and Iris' wedding and how the wedding will factor into the villains attacking. I'm assuming the villains will attack probably during the wedding. The superheroes are going to have to fight, and they'll probably have to do some sort of like makeup wedding or something like that afterwards. One of my favorite episodes of The Flash was called Welcome to Earth 2. It was an episode in Season 2 where Barry, Cisco, and Harrison Wells went to an alternate version of Earth, and it was really cool to see the alternate versions of some of the characters that we knew in the Arrowverse. So instead of Barry being the Flash, he's like a goofy nerd. Him and Iris are already married in this universe. Apparently the Green Arrow in that universe was Oliver's dad and not Oliver. You know, there were just a lot of cool kind of flips on certain things from the main universe. You know, certain heroes are villains, certain villains are heroes. We got to see like an evil version of Caitlin and Cisco and Ronnie in that episode, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I'm hoping that Crisis on Earth X is similar. You know, hopefully evil Supergirl is badass, evil Flash, evil Green Arrow. And there's another Archer in the photo they released, and I don't know who it is. Is it like a version of Merlin, a version of Prometheus? I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out who it is. And last but not least, in the poster, we see that Captain Cold is in it, so Captain Cold will be around for the crossover. I don't know which version of Captain Cold it's going to be, but he's one of my favorite characters in all of the Arrowverse, so I'm just happy to see him come back. Regardless, I'm really excited for this crossover. I'm going to the Arrowverse this season. I wasn't as excited as I was last year. You know, I was a little disappointed by Flash last year, even though Arrow really surprised me. I mean, as of right now, Arrow is probably my favorite show that I'm looking forward to coming back. But this crossover's got me excited again. It looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what happens. And I really hope that it's something that can be kind of self-contained. You know, the 4 shows can have their own plots and their own things, and the crossover can just kind of be its own, you know, mini-movie, mini-story, taking a break between the main conflicts going on within the seasons of all the shows. We're also going to be introduced to a new superhero called the Ray, who's also getting his own animated series set in that universe. So, again, really interesting to see what these evil versions of the superheroes do. I want to learn who the Ray is and see him interact with the other superheroes. And I'm just excited for a really fun crossover. So that's just been me giving my thoughts on this bit of Arrowverse superhero movie news. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment down below what do you think about the upcoming Arrowverse crossover? Are you excited to see evil alternate versions of the superheroes that we know? Just go ahead and let me know. And until next time, I will catch you all later. Peace.